Reporting live from Baltimore, not the county. Baltimore, the real Baltimore, Baltimore City. You have Chelsea Nicole, and I know a lot of y'all do shows from Baltimore, but today you're gonna find out that you're not. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Chelsea. I come from a city where we don't acknowledge the state. The B shit is took that in place. Watch how you speak about Baltimore, dummy. We had 990s all on your face. No matter the city, they all wanna know about the wire and killings all over the news. These bitches digging out Xing on my niggas. Dick keep on Xing if they can say T. I'm trying to tell them, Baltimore ain't even Baltimore. DC is not even on the road. I play Virginia so much, get them shot while I'm on the road. Counties be claiming they honorable. I try to tell them to chill. Yeah, I try to tell them for real. Yeah, you can take me out of Baltimore, but I'ma still bring that Baltimore here. 4 wings, salt and pepper, ketchup with the hot sauce. Can't sit long, shit get you knocked off. Always play mirrors, shit get you swiped off. We get them cooked up, chefs out, eyeball. Bitches is claiming that they from the city. Damn, I just can't help that we litty. If you really from the city, who that red bitch over east? On B, she get busy. K-Swift Baltimore, Club Mix Baltimore. We don't do go-go, we know they ain't Baltimore. Them niggas dragging, must be from Baltimore. Them bitches bad, oh they from Baltimore. 92Q on that radio, Baltimore. We hit them with the two-step giving Baltimore. They from security, no they ain't Baltimore. Anyway, it's everybody versus Baltimore. You from the west, that shit is Baltimore. Park Heights, the Avenue, that shit is Baltimore. Junction, the Village, that shit is Baltimore. Sandtown is rapping and stepping, is Baltimore. Pikesville and PG, nah, that ain't Baltimore. You from the north, that shit is Baltimore. Grandma and Cater, your road, Baltimore. Anyway, it's everybody versus Baltimore. Nah, I can't study the wire to work on my accent. Fuck out of here, niggas actors. I'm born and raised in the city. They drop a body and niggas act like nothing happened. For Freddie, we riot. It's up if they try us. How the fuck Outstate Centurny indicted? One thing about this whole city be wildin'. Bippin' the act or haunted when rotting. Know it's they strengths if the party is poppin'. Gotta hit legends for the chicken boxes. Check Murder Inc. if you think they ain't slotting. Damn, even the youngest is bout it. But man, now rap with the talent, they think we ain't got it. Just want us known for the violence. City make hustlers, grind and get it from the bottom. 10 toes, my niggas solid. Was raised in the county, they rap so they claim in the city. What school you was in? Elementary. Crossing that county line, you looking iffy. You get the best shot or shot when that Jimmy's. Hit up the block if we all try and see us some ass. So dance for a quick little bag. Home of the Ravens, anywhere we gon' drag. Anywhere we get a bag. Down the hill is Baltimore. Brooklyn is Baltimore. Alameda is Baltimore. Arundel Mills not Baltimore. Owens Mills not Baltimore. Randallstown not Baltimore. Columbia not Baltimore. Edgewood not Baltimore. Up the hill that's Baltimore. Bel Air Road is Baltimore. Latrobe is Baltimore. Cherry Hill is Baltimore. Glen Burnie ain't Baltimore. Poplar Grove is Baltimore. Woodlawn not Baltimore. I know y'all think y'all from Baltimore, but y'all not. It's Chelsea.
If I wanted to say that, I would have wrote it. I said what I said.
Okay, well what you said was some bull.
Stunning on them haters like your boy a superstar. If life was a movie, then you know my rated R. So fuck your whole crew, them too. Spotlight, oompa, doopity-doo. Stunning on them haters like your boy a superstar. If life was a movie, then you know my rated R. So fuck your whole crew, them too. Spotlight, oompa, doopity-doo. If they bury me alive, they'll just say I'm fresh to death. If that hoe don't act right, you gotta play her to the left. Feel like the realest walking as long as the Lord give me breath. I'm bad with the pen, Michael Jackson, Jermaine don't hear me though. So deaf, been on my grind, my own shadow shine. No more talk, reject, decline. Money tossing, that's all I'm hearing, so that other BS can get the hell off my line. About to go loot or roll out my biz. I'm on the clock with asking what time it is. How the fuck you ballin' when you can't even hoop? I get the party jumping, crash bandicoot. I don't fuck around with a nigga poop. Fuck with us, you be red as tomato soup. Different color diamonds in my motherfucking chain, got it looking like a bowl of Fruit Loops. I'm old school shoot. Take your shit from a hoot to a coupe. Late night and the neighbors like somebody's rocking, knocking the boots. Yeah, cash rules everything, gotta get the loot. You ain't smoking, only gas your ass, got is when you poop. I don't wanna hear your bullshit like I got you on mute. You ain't got a lot to kick it, real niggas I salute. Killing this shit, I need a all black suit. Location to the paper chase, I'm already en route. Lyrical killer, cause of death, verbal dispute. Swagger perfect, how I execute. On God, don't eat that forbidden fruit. Stunning on them haters like your boy a superstar. If life was a movie, then you know my rated R. So fuck your whole crew, them too. Small like oompa loompa. Is that your chick? She tryna blow me. Harmonica, I stay on these suckers' necks, similar to Dracula. When them snakes cross your rock and roll like Metallica. I ain't got no friends, all I got is money. All you hear is heavy metal. If you try to take it from me, bring it back, boomerang. That shit strong, Jay. Rather eat crumbs with buns than eat steaks with snakes. Word to my nigga DanaJay. Only God can judge me. Give a fuck what you devils gotta say. My black chick pray for you. My white chick pull a pistol on the KKK. Asking where I been, I just tell her.
And I stayed into something. So now I'm closer to God. But being closer is hard. The attacks get stronger, become much harder to fight, and they last longer. That's what it's always been. Joy with the pain, dark with the light, sun with the rain. With the right perspective, there can be something to gain.
Yo, Kellz out here with you? What?
ACT, do you see this?
Look, if it ain't official DanaJay, Levi for Kelly, or Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it. Just take this off. Look, you got some weed? I gotta get some. Alright, hurry up. Diesel and them here, everybody here, we waiting on you. Alright.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
Say you love it, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass count, gotta make it last down. Start off slow, then I'ma beat it up.
Foolish shit, endless job. Bandit, dumbass. One of them if you want to make it out. Yeah.
Look, all my diamonds wet. I be fucking endless bitches through my Snapchat. They send me pictures of that pussy, I don't chat back. She had a baby trying to fuck me, she snapped back. She know a nigga always capping, he'll snap back. And I just crashed the SRT and brought the Hellcat. You know a gangster gotta fall, but you gotta bounce back. And man, you niggas way too old to keep on asking where your ounce at. Nigga hit me for a brick, I'm rolling out the bed. They got 20 on your shit, we'll take this 40 to the head. Millennial clip, it got like 60, got like 30 in the cig. And only thing we got spares all the women and the kids. And let me tell you about my lady, that's my baby, and she story bad. Last nigga brought her hugs, fully brought our Louis bags. Heard it disrespect my name, know them boys blew his ass. I don't want sitting on all this money like I'm Mr. Krabs. I can pick out any bitch I want, I got the gift to gab. Any bitch that ever fuck with me ain't had to lift a bag. It's a motherfucking guarantee that she gon' get a bag. Best believe I keepin' all receipts when I'm gon' send a bag. Look, coronavirus gave my boys a takeoff. We was making 3,000 off an 8-ball. And not to mention taking hits like we was 8 off. Roll a ball of baking soda like we had a bake-off. And all my niggas hustlers. That's probably the reason why these niggas never fuck with us. Cause all these half-ass plugs, you sell them half-ass drugs. And if you sell us that shit, you know what's stuck with us, don't kiss it. We gon' spin that bitch until we dizzy. We gon' find out everybody live and we gon' pop her like a willy. And we gon' keep them heats when they get chilly. And all my Glocks black on, they ready to get busy. No kizzy. Yeah, I peep the hate, but I got something for they dumb ass. All I need is one car with one Glock with one mask. Then I let off hella shots like I had a heat in both hands. All they gon' say a nigga Indy or the gunman. Boy, it ain't no joke with us. Montclair only code for us. They say the chlorine out of sections, fully here won't opened up. Rollies residential when they bust, they probably vote for us. Endless, everything, they keep on quoting us. And I was on the yachty with them thotties, shout out Bruce Court. Only time we don't want no smokers when it's Newports. And I be trying to find myself a rabbit trapping D-boy. Endless keys on my block, they think we selling keyboards. I am only playing offense, on point like a shark fin. Brought my own water to Miami, I'm a dolphin. They like fully think he found himself, I never lost it. I can go to Neiman Marcus now on my closet, cause I be overflowing with that drip shit, I'm a faucet. I got endless bitches that snacks, my phone a market. I gotta keep my foot on their neck, this shit a carpet. I don't give a fuck about these rappers, that shit is garbage. PG was home, they said that's not my paper. Now my man locked down and I still got that paper. Matter of fact, I'm getting cheese like that nacho flavor. I should call my nigga killer, this a nacho banger. I don't really need no features, this is nacho banger. All you hear is boom, boom, when that Glock go ringing. Straight to my cell, zoom, zoom, when that iPhone ringing. These niggas longer down with us because they blocks ain't banging.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? No, this is not an upload. This is live and live in color. And live in color. This is not an upload. I know folks like, we don't know if this is an upload or not. Dana, you ain't gonna get us this time. Nah, it's not an upload. This is not an upload. Okay? I just want y'all to know this. This is not an upload. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? 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 I'm going to catch y'all up a little bit about what's going on in the world. Then we're going to talk about some things that's going to have y'all looking kind of crazy. Shout out, what's going on? I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Y'all see what it is? I'm back. The champ is back. So let's go ahead and knock this content out before we get with the shit show. Okay? Because the shit show is going to shed some light on a lot that's been going on. Okay? And I'm not talking about just on YouTube. It's a shit show on all platforms. And it just so happened to deal with the same god daggone crew. Sad. Sad. So, let's get directly into it. Shout out Dream Team, everybody that's here. Dream Team, the best team. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We gotta get it. We gotta get it the way we gotta get it. 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 So, hey. First thing I want to talk about right here on some real stuff is Chicago. What in the hell is going on? Y'all were quick to prosecute Robert Kelly, Mayor Lori Lightfoot, and Chewbacca, Kim Fox. Y'all were quick to prosecute R. Kelly over hearsay. Right? Y'all both was in communication and an agreement with getting Jussie. What's going on, Big Vi? With getting Jussie, not Jesse, but Jussie, Miss I Can't Do 181 days in jail, Smollett, off from going to jail until he get his sentence. Well, I find it funny how something else comes up in Chicago. And this that came up in Chicago is worse than the R. Kelly anything. But you don't got to take my word for it. We're going to watch it. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Let's go.
Over this shootout seen here last week on the west side.
Hold on.
And developing tonight, a war of words over this shootout seen here last week on the west side. The Cook County State's Attorney's Office is not charging anyone involved yet, and Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot is not happy.
Elizabeth Matthews is live tonight with the back and forth. Elizabeth.
Corey Don, the state's attorney, Kim Foxx, says there's simply not enough evidence to press charges in this case, even citing mutual combat because reportedly it was two gangs firing at each other. Mayor Lori Lightfoot, who is a prosecutor herself, a former prosecutor, says she disagrees with the lack of charges.
The midday gang shooting in Austin last Friday was caught on pod camera. More than 70 shots were fired. One of the alleged shooters died, 2 others were wounded. 5 men were arrested, but then released without charges.
She's got to explain to the public why, given that evidence, a pod camera right there that captured the entire thing, police officers on the scene, a uniformed squad car there, why that isn't enough.
The Office of Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx says in a statement, quote, "The detectives reached out to our office on Friday and acknowledged at the outset that given the chaotic nature of the scene, they were unable to determine how the events unfolded." The statement goes on to say, quote, "The staggering violence that's devastating our communities is horrific. However, we still must adhere to both our ethical and legal standards in evaluating charges. As a former prosecutor, she knows that." The mayor and several aldermen sent a letter to Fox's office asking her to reconsider the case.
If the bad guys that are out there that are picking up guns and shooting without any regard for the sanctity of life do not believe that there's accountability for them, the brazenness will not end. It will escalate, it will continue, and our communities will not be safe.
Now, there have been several recent fatal shootings where Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx simply is not pressing any sort of misdemeanor or felony charges. Coming up at 9:30, we hear from 2 families who are struggling to find justice for their loved ones who were shot and killed on the streets of Chicago. They say that there's evidence, but still no charges. Again, that's coming up at the bottom of the hour. Corey and Don.
So, Kim Foxx, you refused to press charges in an open shootout, but you was quick to try to press charges on a man over allegations. And then when you knew your office couldn't handle it, you push it to go fed, which we all read that it's a violation of his Fifth Amendment right and double jeopardy. You also went to the highest level to make sure Jussie Smollett got out, didn't do no jail time. What, 3 days? That's enough to get processed to go in and come out. What the hell is going on in Chicago? And people want me to believe that Chicago loves R. Kelly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start interviewing people from Chicago. People that's through and through in Chicago, whether they for Robert or not. I want to know, why is everybody so quiet and biased when it comes to Robert, but with Jussie it was an outpour? I'm gonna go there. What up, Prima? What up, sis? I'm tired of the buffoonery. I'm tired of the craziness. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of everything that's been said. Oh no, Chicago for R. Kelly. Chicago is not for R. Kelly. And I'm going to put it there. And whoever don't like it, that's their opinion. That's their fault. But I'm entitled to mine. And I'm going to speak mine. No matter who like it, no matter who don't. I'm going to speak mine. Because at the end of the day, what y'all eat don't make me shit. Okay? I just want to let that be known. Real quick. So, with that being said, it's crazy. Because they failed to prosecute an open shootout. They failed to prosecute a man who faked a publicity stunt that put the whole city of Illinois in terror. But they prosecute a man who's just trying to uplift the community, who loved to sing music, and because people hate him, they ran with the hate train. I get it. The tales of the LGBTQ community. So, next thing is the CDC mask mandate for travelers is no longer in effect following judge's ruling, official says. I'm going to go there. A federal judge in Florida struck down on Monday the Biden administration's mask mandate for airplanes and other public transport methods. And a Biden administration official says the order is no longer in effect while the ruling is reviewed. U.S. District Court Catherine Kimball Mazzell said. So you do not have to travel with a mask mandate no more. You don't got to do none of that. I'm getting to the good part because I'm speeding through this because I'm getting to the good part. Okay, so right here says it all. Instead of worrying how this guy spends his money, you should be worrying about how they are spending yours. And look who's all involved. You got Joe, you got Kamala, you got Pelosi. Who's this guy? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Who's this guy right here? You only see him when money is involved or currency. His name is George Soros. Now, what is the meaning of this, Dana? Why would you say something like that? What's going on? Well, let's see. Swamp steps in. DOJ, SEC launch joint investigation targeting Elon Musk as he attempts his hostile takeover of Twitter. Uh-oh. So it says Elon Musk isn't one to back down from a challenge, and he is proving that fact yet again in his ongoing attempt to purchase Twitter outright in a bid to restore freedom of speech to the internet. However, his bold move caused the establishment to put a target on his back. As of this week, both Biden's Department of DOJ and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, have reportedly opened new investigations into the billionaire Tesla founder, according to reports. Curious timing. Earlier this week, Fox Business senior correspondent Charlie Gasparino broke the news that of Biden's alphabet agencies turning their sights on Musk in an appearance on Cavuto Coast to Coast. The longtime legal expert explained that as of right now, it is unclear that Musk has done the warrants, the federal probes, but the Twitter takeover likely has a lot to do with it. Gasparino pointed out that Musk has stirred up a regulatory hornet's nest, and the SEC is scrutinizing every little detail of his recent stock trades, looking to nab him on some small technicality. Both the DOJ and the SEC are clearly scrutinizing this entire matter. Now we're getting this from lawyers. They're clearly monitoring and scrutinizing the entire issue, whether he filed the rights form in the right forms, whether there's a stock manipulation case here, whether he's making public statements that he probably shouldn't make. What we do know is that he stirred up a regulatory hornet's nest. DOJ, SEC, I'm getting this from lawyers who deal with them. Wow. And it says Gasparino followed up with more details in a tweet on Thursday. Elon Musk offers to buy the rest of Twitter. A legal source tells Fox Business SEC and DOJ have launched what he described as a joint investigation into a myriad of Musk's regulatory issues, primarily involving Tesla. Breaking. as Elon Musk offers to buy the rest of Twitter. A legal source tells Fox Business, SEC Gov, and the Justice Department have launched what he described as a joint investigation into a myriad of Musk regulatory issues primarily involving Twitter. Elon Musk offers to buy the rest of Twitter for $54.20 a share. Elon Musk has offered to buy Twitter Inc. outright for $54.20 a share in cash, calling the bid his best and final offer. Wait a minute. If he's trying to buy for $54.20 a share, that's $46.9 billion. Jesus. Musk has gone toe-to-toe with the SEC in the past, calling it out publicly for filing a complaint against him after he tweeted about Tesla private in 2018. What did I tell y'all? The public do not like folks that live in a private. What I tell y'all? At that time, Musk fired back at the federal agency saying that the action against him was unjustified and rejected any claims of wrongdoing completely. Nevertheless, Musk eventually settled with the SEC, with both him and his company each paying a fine of $20 million, in addition to some restrictions surrounding his public statements and his stepping down as the CEO of Tesla. But this isn't the same SEC or DOJ. And it isn't the same type of dissent. This new joint investigation is that much more concerning if it takes place. Musk is taking a stand the establishment just can't afford to let succeed. Wow. Wow. So pretty much, they don't want free speech on the internet. They want to control it. And no matter which way it go, they want to control it. However, let's go here. Everybody say fight for Ukraine, right? Everybody say that Russia is the bad party, right? So check this out. Something came to my email last night. And it came from somebody I know that's in Ukraine. Somebody I know who's in the dumps fighting. Well, what's good, Dirk? Let's go here. Little do you know, look what's found.
Assalamu alaikum, Said.
Why is this amount of United States greenback dollars in Ukraine being delivered by the Red Cross? Pay attention.
Islam was Baltic was Ramzan Hadul Islam is Ayashkil Chuderti, the Dukurim Rafi. The Qoyana Shamiri after Ayashkil. I'm Kapiak Creation, I'm Diasia Yorkshire, Yashk, Woda Hadek, Nermalna Dur. Har Nermalna Kia do side. There do. Har Nermalna Kia, dead Kia. Hajel, top. Ishtam da. Hajel, Islami yashku, her Islami guru, her yashku. Galmawala Islam.
I'm gonna play it again.
Assalamu alaikum, Said. Acham Hakat Shir, Islam was Baltic was Ramzan.
What's up, Dennis?
Hadul Islam is Ayashkil Chuderti, the Dukurim Rafi. The Qoyana Shamiri after Ayashkil. I'm Kapiak Creation, I'm Diasia Yorkshire, Yashk, Woda Hadek, Nermalna Dur. Har Nermalna Kia do side. There do. Har Nermalna Kia, dead Kia. Hajel, top. Ishtam da. Hajel, Islami yashku, her Islami guru, her yashku. Galmawala Islam.
So my question is this. If Ukraine's supposed to be in such a war, right? What is that type of funding being shipped in the middle of a war? Not unless some false propaganda going on. And they want to keep y'all they want to keep us distracted with the mainstream media while they do all backdoor stuff. I thought the Red Cross was supposed to be supplying blood and humanitarian aid. I didn't know they supposed to have been sending thousands of dollars in aid. But watch this. Where do you think that's coming from? All of y'all that pay taxes. Now you understand why the private voluntarily do not pay taxes. We don't have that to throw away. I'm glad you do because you're rich. But we fighting for our secure account. Y'all don't know nothing about a secure account. Y'all cool with being a 14th Amendment slave. Y'all cool with being trolled and directed under statutes and regulations instead of the Constitution. And even in the Constitution, it says paying taxes is voluntary. It is not mandatory. So, I just got a question. That type of funding means what? Somebody have their hands in the soil in Ukraine. Why do you think they want to keep Hunter Biden stuff so hush-hush? What is his real purpose in Ukraine? Things that make you go, If you want to know the rest, come holler at me on Rumble when I can really let loose and say what I need to say. But we're going to let that pass because I can go here and I can give you something to think about until you come join me on Rumble. This is the stuff that we talk about over there. What up, Malik? This stuff we talk about over there. It took Congress 5 months to agree to $600 stimulus checks for Americans. Not Joe Biden, not Donald Trump, not Obama, but it took Congress 6 months to agree to $600 stimulus checks for Americans. And 8 hours to send $13.6 billion to another country and gave themselves a 21% pay raise. Ask yourself this question. What up, Midas? Ask yourself this question. What can you do with a 21% pay raise? Ask yourself that question. What can you do with a 21% pay raise? Think about it. You getting paid $15 an hour. 21% puts you at 30. I'm sorry, it puts you over 31. Just a little bit over 31. What can you do with that? And Malik said, live better than now, set up my family future. Exactly. But check it. You are only good enough for $600 stimulus checks. Why they sent Ukraine $13.6 billion and then gave theirself a 21% pay raise. So therefore, they gave theirself more than your stimulus checks. They sent over well more than all of your stimulus checks put together. Now, I get to go to school for a little bit. When people say, well, Dana, I don't like Trump. I don't like Trump. First of all, this is what you got to realize. Trump was not your average gopher. He's a businessman. You don't run a business with liberty. You don't run a business with liberty. Matter of fact, I don't even got a link for this one tonight, Malik. I'm going to have a link for the one tomorrow. You don't run a business with people of liberty. You run a business with what? A businessman. Because they know the ins and outs. Why? Because they made enough mistakes in business that they can't afford to make another one. Like I said, come follow me on Rumble. I get to let loose and shake it off. Now, we go to school. I sat back and I've been watching. Tim White, non-spelling person. And I sat back and I wondered, I said, what is the connection with this Tim White? Right there, Derek. False flag agenda. Facts. On Rumble, man, Derek, I wish you'd come join me on Rumble, man. It's official DanaJay. Man, come join me on Rumble, man. We go in over there. Now, I keep telling everybody, to be the man, you got to beat the man. You want the top dog on top of the R. Kelly sector? I mean, it was given to me because I'm the most knowledgeable. So I get it. Nothing y'all do now is working. Nothing y'all do now is working. Y'all talked about my kids. Y'all lied about that. Y'all did everything that can really hurt me. Thank God I got some brothers over here that really care. That really grab, you ain't going out that way. Okay, cool. So I've learned the power of ignore. However, Tim White, I get it. I'm the man that you want, huh? You sure you want this? Because when you come to me, I grab everybody. I said it once and I say it again. I smash everybody involved, friends and all. I don't know none of you niggas. So I understand, Don Snow, exactly who you are. And I think the people need to know who you are. But before we go there, everybody missed a piece of something that I sat back and said, let's go back about 2 years to the rally in New York. When me and the old boy over there, the Bolingbrook stalker, he was scared to come to New York. So immediately, you seen Tim White put up a drone of a graveyard. He talking about, yeah, you and Prima Ho, that's where that Prima Ho come from. And I told him, when I see you, I'm defending my sis. At the end of the day, I said it, and I'll take it to my grave. You only line up with people that you are willing to go to war with. I go to war with Prima Donna any day. I go to war beside and with Sky Zone any day. I go to war beside and with Big Vi any day. Malik any day. Fantasia any day. Brooke, y'all seen it, any day. Dream Team any day. So when I said it before, everybody was like, no, it's not true. And see, and I didn't want to do this because I got to step back into this murder for hire shit. Which, at first I couldn't find a connection. until I talked to a prosecutor, a former prosecutor, one of my homies. And he said, look, when I prosecute, I don't just prosecute the main person. I prosecute the helping hands. I said, so what you mean? He said, anybody that's connected, anybody that grabs a hold, anybody that surfaces with that person or seemingly trying to reach that person, I prosecute them too. So I said, oh, I get it. So I gave him the layout. And he said, look at the complete layout. So as dude from Bolingbrook was talking, right? And saying some things, everybody has had a run-in with this guy. Tim White, Tim Jackson, Wavy Kid, ISO Gone. Everybody has had a run-in with this guy. Now, some people stage beefs. I'm not that type of guy. But question, what will make him go at prima donna? One thing I always told people, out of every lie, there's a lot of truth. So I find it funny that he come out and say, matter of fact, y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. Check this out. Because he can say it better than I can. Check this out. Ghost Icon. That's another one he come under. Check this out.
Let me address something, man. Like, before I get ready, because you see, I'm
gonna pause that. Pay attention to his hitting, talking my talk and addressing Prima Ho. Right? Okay. So, what makes her a hoe? Is it because she didn't want to talk to these guys at one point? But let's listen to what he say.
I was already up, laying down. You know, I made a couple videos and stuff, but I was like still asleep. But I'm getting ready for work, and I see this is the girl. Like, she talking about the FBI has a 90. Listen, to all you R. Kelly fans out there that was like me, the nigga is guilty. If you don't want to believe it, you don't want to believe it. I'm not saying he's guilty of everything, but the nigga is guilty of something. Simple as that. The FBI is not, the federal government is not going to come in and get ready to take someone down or take them out or accuse them of something if they don't feel as though that they don't have enough evidence to charge this person. Call it how you want to call it. That's what it is. I'm not saying he's guilty of everything, because I don't believe the man is guilty of everything. But I have common sense to know that he has to be guilty of something in order for the federal government to come in and be like, okay, we have enough evidence, we're going to charge this person. And to prima donna, this is my last time I'm going to tell you, lady, if you want to talk shit, make sure you talk shit, because I'm very smart. Don't speak indirectly. Speak directly if you want to come at me. Because like I said, I can embarrass you here on this internet. I'm really trying to be nice with you. I'm trying to spare you, but I could really embarrass you. I'm not Dabowski. I will embarrass you and hurt your feelings and get you off the internet. You understand? So watch your mouth when you're talking about me. But like I said, yes, the FBI has a 95, 98% conviction rate when they're convicting people. And that's just what it is. You can't change those facts. That's what it is. You can feel how you want to feel. I mean, what is it going to take for you people to understand that the nigga is guilty of something? He fucked up, so he has to deal with his consequences.
Okay. So after seeing that video, it brings me to this one.
on real quick. I don't even got time to address it. I saw what this chick did. She put my photo up there and talking all types of crazy. And see, I don't even really got time to really, I don't got time to do it. As you see, I'm getting dressed, I'm going to work. So, you know, unlike her, she gonna be in the house taking care of her babies and getting no type of money. But, you know me. Facts. I get to the bag. I have employment. Facts, I got a 9 to 5, you heard? But, let me address this slut real quick. She said that I DM'd her, talking about niggas said I was paying you. Let me tell you about you fools on YouTube. Anybody can say anything and say that somebody did this or did that, and y'all run up and y'all believe this shit. The bitch contacted me because she thought that Deboski paid me to go out and attack her. So let's get this straight. I had you niggas fooled. You understand? Y'all believe anything. These people on YouTube, y'all will believe anything that somebody say because y'all fucking gullible and mental as fuck. Let's get that straight real quick. Now, when I guess she saw the video that I did of basically me fake wilding on Deboski, that nigga know I ain't never talked to him or met him. The nigga probably thought it was comical and funny as hell because I can't be funny at times. But let me address this. This bitch was scared as shit. She was DMing me, talking about trying to get me to get her information to get this nigga locked up and all of that. And then she was coming at me in a way, DMing me where I felt like she was trying to come at me, and I never really thought the bitch was attractive or anything like that. She followed me, she DM'd me. I unfollowed the bitch, got off my page, and now I guess she feels some type of way. Why are you feeling some type of way? Because I have a different opinion, or I feel different about this R. Kelly case. I'm entitled to my own opinion, just like you entitled to your own opinion. If that's how I feel, that's how I feel. But what you're not going to do is disrespect. But see, I really don't got time because, as you see, like, I have a job. I'm going somewhere. But I'm going to address this bitch later on today. And see, you took it there. I try to warn you. I try to be nice. You feel me? Now, when I go in on you and hurt your feelings and expose you, don't say, oh, we attacking women and this and that. You understand? You carry yourself like a slut. That's how you're going to be treated. You understand? But as I say, y'all have a good day. I don't even have time. I really want to get into it. I really should get into this when I get in the car. But I ain't got time to do it because I don't want that on my mind. But like I said, you asked for it, primo ho, so I'm going to give it to you. And you talking about I got the wrong one. Bitch, I got the right one. You got me fucked up. You fucking slut. I got the right one. So try. As a matter of fact, you ain't even got to try me because you tried me already. I got the right one. You fucking slut. Stop sucking dick, you fucking slut.
Well, I have the yin to the yang and the truth. Well, Don, I remember you calling me before we went live together, and you went off on Dom K and Rand and all them and Sylvia and all them, and you told me yourself that Deboski paid you. And you was like, yo, you don't want no beef. Then 3 months later, you talk about, oh, Dana, I'm in Baltimore. So I pull up to the address. You don't show. Then you went on somebody's page, oh, fuck DanaJay, this and this and this and this and this and this and this. So I just ignored it. But you just called me last Wednesday. And I ignored your call. Tim Jackson. Tim White. So the stuff that you putting up there is stuff that people are sending you. But one thing about me, I'm very calculated. I'm a real PI type dude. Look what we have here. Nobody else puts this up except for who? Now I'm going to ask this question. Why when this dude from Bolingbrook gets into it, Tim White always got a story about the people he gets into it with? So whether y'all are directly connected, you still is an accessory. You still, hey Sky, you still is an accessory. So whether you and dude from Bolingbrook talk every day or not, I know he don't know about these stories. He can't do that. So he send you something, you put it together for him and put it on this Tim White exposing. So what are you exposing? And then when you look at it, you got stories about everybody except for this guy. Which means birds of a feather flock together. So you can sit back and say, oh no, I don't know this guy. Nothing like this. But that Tim White, that's the same page you was trolling Blade, you was trolling Diva, all of that with that same page. You just thought niggas ain't know. Just like you ain't think niggas really don't know. Like, bruh, who you think you playing with? Timothy, who you think you playing with? I'm not Miss Denise. I'm not Miss Denise. You ain't, I'm not Miss Denise at all. But then the funny thing is this right here. You say you was joking. I say
right to it.
I'm
getting right to it, yo. I don't know what's wrong with this nigga, man. I really don't know what's good with this nigga, yo. But why is it every time I come in, I check to see what's going on, and this nigga still got my name in his mouth? I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding why this nigga's always got my name in his mouth. Just 10 hours ago last night, he had my name in his mouth, yo. Like, how many videos you gonna make and got me involved speaking my name on your videos, man? Like, yo, you making all these videos on YouTube, but you still haven't came to New York. Like, I don't got time for this, man. I'm not about to be doing this back and forth on YouTube with you making videos, man. I'm telling you, Daboski, yo. My nigga, I'm telling you, yo. Keep my name out your mouth, man. Period. I'm asking you, man, because here's the thing with you, man. I know you're not going to come to New York. If you do, I know nothing is going to happen because you're not going to want, regardless of what, bro. If you come to New York, I swear to God, man. I swear to God, son. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God, son. I'm going to beat your motherfucking ass, yo. And I put this on my dead mother, my great-grandmother grave, yo. Both of them. Hazel Willie, and I put this on my grandfather grave, Linwood Willie Sr. I swear to God, man. I'm going to hurt you, man. Yo, man, every time I look around, you got my name in your motherfucking mouth, son. Like, yo, you know you pussy, man. You fucking pussy, and I swear to God, man, you didn't even do all this when I was in front of you. You got all these motherfucking people on here fooled, man. You got them fooled. You didn't even do this when I was in front of you. You was a bitch, man, and you know you a bitch, man. And see, like I said, I can't do nothing to you. I can't put my hands on you through the screen. I can't do nothing to you. So why you keep speaking on my name? You see, man, you's a fucking bitch, man. You's a straight up bitch, man. I swear to God, man. Why can't you just come to New York, man? Why can't you just do that? Why you gotta continue to pop shit, put my pictures in your videos, man, and all that? See, man, man, I swear to God, son, if you come to New York, yo, I promise to God. I promise to God, son. I'm gonna break your fucking jaw wide shut, son. I'm telling you, yo, you think shit is sweet, bro. I'm telling you. You better not come back, yo, because I'm going to violate you. And like I said, I'm going to have my mans recorded, and I'm going to go viral with the shit. It's going to be a fight at R. Kelly rally. Watch, because I don't know if you got shit fucked up or confused or what. I'm not DanaJay. I'm not none of these niggas that you tend to throw your weight around and on. I will hurt you, son. I will hurt you, dog. I don't give a fuck about this shit, son. And so you make me have to come back and make a video and rebuttal. I don't even do all this, my nigga. I don't do none of this shit, nigga. I'm not getting paid to make videos about you on YouTube, nigga. I don't do none of this, bro. Why can't you just come? Just come back. You keep you posted like 3 or 4 weeks ago. You was gonna come back out here, so come back out here, yo. Show these niggas how bitch you really is, niggas. I will hurt you, dog. Keep my motherfucking name out your mouth, nigga. If you ain't trying to see me face to face, fuck all this YouTube shit, because I'm telling you, when you come to New York, because eventually you're going to come. Your ego you're going to have to come. Your ego's not going to allow you. You're going to come. I'm telling you. When you come, bro, man, I'm going to hurt you, bro, because it seems like you're not understanding, man. It seems like you got Denise gassing your motherfucking head up. That's what the fuck it seems like is going on. You understand? She better chill the fuck out, too, because like I told her, I got people where she live at. I don't know if she not understanding what the fuck I said the last time I addressed her fat, funky old ass. Fucking slut. I told you, Denise, you keep gassing this nigga the fuck up. I'm telling you, I'm going to get you hurt too. Swear to God. You right in Baltimore. I keep telling you, I got family where you live at. You keep playing around. You speaking on my name, gassing this nigga the fuck up. They keep speaking on my name. I swear to God, yo, Denise. If you don't stop doing what you're doing, because I know you gassing this nigga the fuck up, I'm going to call my aunt. I'm going to tell her where you at because your address was already exposed on YouTube and you're going to get fucked up. I swear to fucking God. I swear to God. You better tell that nigga to chill out and you better stop gassing this nigga the fuck up because I know that's what's going on. I know you. I can just tell how you is. I swear to God. You keep playing with me. I'm going to have my aunt come where you at and beat the shit out of you. If she got to wait in front of your house, you come out. I already know what type of car you drive. Come on, man, you keep playing. I told you I got people I got people in the county where you live at. My cousins and all them, they live 45 minutes away from you in D.C. And you keep playing like shit is a game. Yo, you better tell that crackhead ass motherfucker, fucking drug addict, tell him to chill out because you gas this nigga the fuck up and y'all both gonna get hurt. Hello? I swear to God, I don't give a fuck about this YouTube shit. I don't care, man. This is the thing. He want me to go back and forth with him. I'm not gonna do this. Yo, just come back to New York. Come back, son. I ain't got time for this. I'm not getting to work. What's wrong? And some told me to check it last night, but I ain't checked their page. Some just told me to check this nigga page to see if we rebuttal what you said on the last. And come to find out, that's what you did. Every time I come in, bro, you got my name in your mouth, bro. Fuck that. Just come back to New York, man. Come back.
Let me finish this.
Man, you's a fucking faggot, nigga. And you know you a faggot, man. You's a fucking bitch, nigga. And Denise, if you keep talking on my name, I swear to God. Keep talking on my name and gas this nigga the fuck up. You forgot. Niggas exposed your address already. Niggas already exposed you on YouTube. I will have my aunt gladly come she live in Baltimore County, right outside of Baltimore City, and come and beat your motherfucking ass. I swear to God, and if you want to get one of your sons to handle me, whatever you want to do, I got people where you live. I got people I can get on the phone and call them. I can get on the phone and call. The reason why I ain't do that is because I'm in New York and they in D.C. in Southeast. I got niggas that will hurt you. That's about that. I got family members, friends that will hurt you. Denise, you better chill the fuck out. I swear to God, man, you better chill the fuck out because I'm not about to be doing this internet shit back and forth. I'm not about to be doing it. I will fuck you up. I don't give a fuck. I hit you. I don't give a fuck if you're a female or not because you don't act like you're a female. And if I can't hit you, I'll get somebody that helps hit you. Just like I said. And Dubowski, man, it's my last time address. You can continue to make videos and do what you want to do. But when you come to New York, I swear to hold on. When you come to New York, I swear, I'm good. When you come to New York, I swear to God, I'm going to hurt you, dog. I'm going to violate you, man. I'm going to hurt you. And I mean this, I put this on both of my great-grandparents, great-grandparents and great-grandparents. I'm going to hurt you, man. I'm not DanaJay. I'm not none of these motherfucking niggas you used to throwing your weight around off the internet. I'm not them niggas. I will come see you, Jack, like I did before. Keep my motherfucking name out your motherfucking mouth. If you're not coming back down here to New York and you don't want to see and you ain't trying to get it shaken, I don't do this shit for free. I'm not getting paid for this. So why the fuck you making me rebuttal you? Because you got these dumbass motherfucking followers that believe your stupid ass. You's a bitch, nigga. You know you a bitch, nigga. You's a fucking bitch, yo. Yo, Tim, take the videos down. Can you take the videos down, bro? I ain't even trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I took them down for you. And then what? As soon as I left you, when I went to work, what the fuck happened? You speaking on my name, right? I just went back and just played a little bit of the video. Just fast forward through it. He's saying I work with DanaJay. I don't know no motherfucking DanaJay. This is the thing, y'all. Let me sit this straight. Hold on, y'all. This is the thing. I don't know DanaJay. Never met him. Don't care to meet him. I don't know him. He talking about work with DanaJay. Y'all see the motherfucking gear that I'm in? The attire? I don't know if you people are fucking slow who follow him. If this, we already know this nigga's a pathological liar. We already established that he pussy. But do y'all see the gear that I'm in? I did security with DanaJay, motherfucker. First of all, let's establish this. This fucking phone keep falling. See, man. Never did security. Don't need to work for security. Have no interest working in security. Don't live in Atlanta. Never lived in Atlanta. I don't know DanaJay. You understand? So why is it that people take this nigga credible? He talking about I did security with DanaJay. I don't know DanaJay. So why is he saying that? Another lie to this motherfucking nigga mouth. Another lie. And then you people who sit there and believe him is fucking crazy. Something is wrong with you motherfuckers. Y'all sit there and y'all really believe this motherfucker. Like, I don't understand it. Y'all niggas are slow too. Fucking depressed, mentally fucking ill, whatever. I don't know what it is, but I don't work with no motherfucking DanaJay. Let's get that situated. This motherfucking phone. Let's get this situated, man. Man, I'm gonna hurt this nigga, man. You see how he got me all worked up and stuff? I don't work with DanaJay. I keep telling y'all that. I don't know this nigga. And yet y'all still believe in this nigga, listening to what the fuck he's saying and all of that. I don't work with him. Never work with him. What I do, I don't even need to work a motherfucking security job. What the fuck? I'm not even from Atlanta. I don't even live in Atlanta. So why is he saying that stuff out his mouth? But yet, you people who follow him don't question this. Do you see the motherfucking attire that I'm in? I'm not understanding. I don't get it. I work in the medical field. I don't need to work no motherfucking bum-ass security job. The fuck, nigga? Are you stupid? Then it seems like I don't pick up on anything. I told y'all I'm in college. It seems like I don't pick up anything. How the fuck? Man, like, let me get this shit situated. Hold on, y'all. You see, here the thing is, right? Y'all people who watch him don't have no motherfucking mind or can't think for your own or something. If y'all literally see me, and I'm telling y'all, I just got in from work, and you see what the fuck I got on, I don't understand why y'all sit here and believe this nigga. He said, I work with, what's that one lie he told? He said, excuse me, he said, I work with DanaJay to do security. Said all this stuff. Man, this guy is crazy, man. This guy is crazy and it's a lie out his mouth. Everything that come out his mouth is a lie. I swear to God. I knew something was wrong with this nigga up here mentally when I left him. This nigga was begging me, y'all. Begging me. Tim, don't put the video up. He actually was begging me to take the videos down that I made. I took them down. Because he was playing. I'm like, yo, where my money at? You say you was going to pay me $100. Where you at? He was already in Washington Heights when I pulled up on him because he's so fucking stupid. He had his fucking location showing where he was.
Wait. Time out. I thought you never seen him, though. I thought you said you never seen the Boski. But you just said you pulled up on him on Washington Heights. Somebody I know live out there. That's part of the dirty prize. But let's keep going.
And I saw where he was at, and I pulled up on him. I happened to be in the area at my man's store. At my man's store in Harlem. Well, actually in the Bronx off of Gun Hill Road. I was there with my cousin. Saw him going live as I was already talking to him, texting him, saying, yo,
wait, the Bronx and Harlem is two different locations. Oh, okay. Let's finish.
Money, you say he was going to cash at me. Being that I was already like 15, 20 minutes away from him, I saw where the fuck he was at, where he was standing at. This nigga was staying at an Airbnb in Washington Heights. Pulled up on him with my cousin Tush. Told that nigga to give me my money. What's up with you? Then he asked me, yo, Tim, I heard you saw the videos you made. That's why I didn't want to send it. I was acting like I ain't have it. Can you take the videos down? And I took them down for your bitch ass. As soon as I left to go to work, I see you going live, the rebuttal, and acting like you don't even know who the fuck I am. Making it seem like somebody just lying on you. I don't know you, Jack. You reached out to me. Remember that. You reached out to me through Facebook. Remember that. On my shit. Remember that, nigga. You reached out to me.
Uh-oh. Riddle me this. Why do all roads lead to Leroy Brown on Facebook? Things that make you go, Let's finish.
Ain't this the same nigga that the same thing he doing to me, acting like I'm lying, is the same and that I was already like 15, 20 minutes away from him. I saw where the fuck he was at, where he was standing at. This nigga was staying at an Airbnb in Washington Heights. Pulled up on him with my cousin Tush. Told that nigga to give me my money. What's up with you? Then he asked me, yo, Tim, I heard you saw the videos you made. That's why I didn't want to send it. I was acting like I ain't have it. Can you take the videos down? And I took them down for your bitch ass. As soon as I left to go to work, I see you going live, the rebuttal, and acting like you don't even know who the fuck I am. Making it seem like somebody just lying on you. I don't know you, Jack. You reached out to me. Remember that. You reached out to me through Facebook. Remember that. On my shit. Remember that, nigga. You reached out to me. Ain't this the same nigga that the same thing he doing to me, acting like I'm lying, is the same thing he did to Sky Zone. I actually, to refresh all you motherfuckers, I don't know this nigga. I had a Facebook, I reposted a video or put a video up that I had that I went to R. Kelly concert. I don't know if you people are tech savvy, you understand technology, but when you post a video and hashtag something, people who follow the hashtag will come in. And just so happened, I posted a video. I was at an R. Kelly concert a couple of years ago with my pops. Put it on Facebook, put the hashtags in, and he found my page. I guess by my video because I don't know him. Never met him, number one. Until, recently, well, not recently, but like a month or two ago when he came to New York. But besides that, I didn't know who this nigga is. He was hitting me up, and he liked my video. Another guy, too, by the name of T. Stevens, saw my video and liked it. This nigga messaged me on Messenger, and I recognized who he was. I was like, yo, don't you be on that girl page, Sky Zone page? And that's how I noticed who he was. I didn't give this nigga my hold on, y'all. I didn't give this nigga my Facebook or anything. He found me, I guess, by the video. That's the only way he had to find me. Then he hit me up and then was talking about, I can only tell y'all the main thing because I don't really remember verbatim, word for word. But he was like, I ain't fucking with this bitch, da-da-da-da. She be copying off of me. And then she talking about, I guess they was beefing. I don't know what him and Sky Zone had, but they was beefing. And he wanted me to initially attack her, call her, and this nigga was paying me at first. This is what he was doing. $50 to get on the phone and come at somebody, that's easy. That's what I was doing. He was paying me. But then when you...
Stop. I find it funny that everybody that come in contact with this dude have the same story with the $50 payment. Now, this is the same thing hold on. I'm gonna let him finish.
Lie and act like that never happened and act like I'm some weirdo ass nigga and you talking about an I'll be sure nigga. Yo, man. Yo, these people are fucking crazy if they believe it. They're just as crazy as you is if they believe you. I'll be sure. But I wasn't I'll be sure when I was in your motherfucking face, nigga. I wasn't I'll be sure. Then you was like, yo, but I only did that because I saw the videos you was making and I that caught me off guard. Man, fuck that. Give me my money, motherfucker. I should have smacked that motherfucking phone right out of your motherfucking hand. Broke ass nigga. This nigga was driving a motherfucking Renault. You saw me when I pull up in that. I don't know if you saw me, but nigga, I got all new shit. That fucking old ass Ford you pulled up in. Broke ass motherfucker. Nigga got an Android phone. This broke ass motherfucker, and he's spending all his money. He need to be fucking upgrading his motherfucking closet in this motherfucking gear and getting him a new motherfucking whip. That dirty ass car. If I believe that was a car that you had, Ford, whatever the fuck it was, like a turquoise blue or like a medium light blue truck. And nigga, I drive an Infinity, nigga. You can never be on my level. New shit, nigga. 15 and up, new shit, nigga. That old ass shit you was driving, nigga. Get your man, but back to, man, I just don't, it's a principle with this nigga, yo. He lies, man. He lies all the time, and you people believe him. I work with DanaJay. Prima Donna is making me do these videos. Prima Donna ain't making me do a goddamn motherfucking thing. You think I'm just gonna be quiet while you speaking on me and you speaking on lies and not telling the truth? Tell these motherfucking niggas the truth. Prima Donna didn't text me. Anytime I talk to her, it ain't about you. You think everything is about you. I don't wake up and think about you.
Or 25 people. That's what you call a small gathering.
Right,
That's not a rally. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I don't know this nigga, so I'm not about to come and be hanging with him like I know you, like you my mans or something. I don't give a fuck if you marching for the Pope. I don't know you. You understand? Right. So, again, I told him, like, well, I told Denise, I'm like, well, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna find out where he at. She said, I don't want y'all to go back and forth. I actually like both of y'all. You funny as hell, because when you was going at Bozo, she was like, I think that this can work. That's what she said. Right. I think we got something with this.
Right.
So then I'm back to Daboski. I pulled up on him. I found out what his locations was. When I pulled up on him, he said, "What you talking about, bro? What you talking about, man? Denise didn't send me no money." So I show him the text message. I'm like, Denise said she sent you $150. That money is for me.
Right.
He said, nah. I said, yo, man. I said, Daboski, give me my money, man. Face to face with him. My cousin is right here standing next to me. Tush. I said, yo, Daboski. I said, give me my money, man. He said, Tim, I really ain't got it. I got to get back home to Chicago. That's what he said. I got to get home.
Right.
He was standing when I walked up to him. He was sitting on the steps, like you know how the house is, like sitting on the steps.
Right.
And my cousin was like sitting right next to me. I'm right here, and I'm looking dead in his face. I'm like, yo, give me my money, man. He kept in the beginning, like I said, he kept saying, I don't got no money. Then I had to show him the text. I said, Denise said that she sent you money. He said, yo, Tim, I got to go back home to Chicago, man. I said, man, I don't give a fuck. I said, give me my money, man.
Right.
I said, I really don't want to cause a scene out here, but I said, y'all pulling me back and forth. I said, this is the type of fuck shit you into, nigga. I said, give me my money, man. Then he was like, I'm a cash app it to you, man. I said, nah, give me my money right now.
Right.
He's like, nah, I'm a cash app it to you. I swear to him, I'm a cash app it to you. I said, nah, fuck that. Give me my money right now.
Right.
So he wanted to, so he said, but I ain't got the cash. Hold on a second. So he went in inside the house, went in, came back out, and was like, all right, bro, check your cash app. And I got my money. So then, as I told you, my cousin drove me there. So I had to go to work. So once I left him and I got my money and I saw everything was straight, and he said, and I saw everything was straight because even before I did that, I made videos on my page addressing this dumb fuck. So when he did the about my money, about them supposed to be paying me my money. So when I got my money from him, he said, you gonna take the videos down, bro? I said, yeah, I'm gonna take the videos down. We good. But this, I'm done with this. I ain't got time for this drama. And I told him, I said, nigga, you need to stop showing your background on your page because it was very easy to find you.
Right.
He said, but it ain't even like that, man. It ain't even like that. I said, it is like that when I gotta be going through some shit like this.
To get that little
money. But I only did it because your word is your bond. You understand?
Right.
If you don't agree to something that you can't do, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Or you're not gonna keep your word. And you follow what I'm saying to you?
Right. I get it.
So then from there, I'm in the lift, right? On my way to work.
Right.
I see this nigga go live talking about ain't nobody took nothing from me. I'm in the car, I'm like, this motherfucking nigga crazy. Now I can't turn back around because if I could have turned it back around, I would have slapped that motherfucking nigga phone right out of his motherfucking hand.
Right.
Smack the dog shit out this nigga.
Right.
Like literally, I had just left on my dead mom, my dead grandmother. I had just left this nigga, and I got the notification he went live and was talking about ain't nobody took no money from him.
That's crazy, bro. Hold on, his phone might have went out. I don't know. Man, maybe he'll come back in. I think his phone might. Oh, there you go. Yeah, your shit went out.
Yeah, it's dying. My phone is dying.
Nah, we about to wrap it up anyway, man. But I'm glad you, like, I'm gonna call you when this shit over with. I'll call you.
All right. But yeah, let me just finish that up real quick. So then I get in the lift and then I see him do that. And then I get to work. So, I couldn't address him right then at work. So I had went in the restroom. And that's why you see when I made that first video and the whole screen was red and it would sound like it was echoed because I was in the bathroom. And I was addressing him like, yo, I understand what you're doing. You trying to basically cover your tracks to make it seem like nobody got their money out of you. He was paying niggas for people. He was paying me, not niggas. He was paying me to attack the people he had problems with. And like I said, I'm gonna finish up sending you the rest of the screenshots to your email, and I'm gonna go live with this tomorrow with with all the conversations I got. But he's a clown, man, straight up. And he did exactly what I thought he was gonna do. As soon as he went back to Chicago, he started acting tough. He didn't even do it when he got back to Chicago. He started doing it as soon as I left him.
Don't worry about it, boss. I'm gonna tell you, don't worry about it. I'm gonna call you.
But I'm not gonna send that stuff to her because I don't know what type of time she on, and I'm not trying to incriminate myself. You understand?
Right.
So I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I got that. All right.
Yeah, but look, I'm gonna call you when I get up out of here. I'm gonna wrap this shit up, and then I'm gonna call you, man. We appreciate you coming on. For the record,
All
man,
right.
we ain't no bad people over here. We don't be going for all that tough shit against women. See when a nigga ran into you about your motherfucking money,
Exactly. His
all
whole
that
attitude changed.
all that shit went out the window, just like I
Right.
thought. So, man,
He
I'm just
ain't going on me.
right.
He steady going in on sharing one bush and all these women, but he don't go after men. He'll go
Right.
after you, people he feel like he can control. You understand?
Right.
But I'm gonna get off this because my phone is just on 2%.
All right, that
I gotta
is.
put it on the charger. All right, man. It's good talking to you. Call me when you get off to this.
I got you. I got
All
you.
right.
All right. All right.
All right.
Well, to all y'all behind the scenes, this and that, it just really ain't. They ain't mean to, bro. Let me.
So that leads me to this road. If you notice, when Dana went quiet, everybody started going crazy, trying to bring me out and this and this. But he said one thing. The Bolingbrook guy said one thing that I don't know if anybody caught. He said, "Yeah, I work for Don Russell." Wait. But the way he did it, it was such in a modest way that you would say, man, he lying. He just joking. Check this out. If you go back to the Don Russell interview that was at his former employment, he was too relaxed. Nobody is ever relaxed with somebody that they just meet. First strike. Second strike, he's always trying to defend Don Russell. If that's not your man, if you don't got a dog in the fight, why you trying to defend him? Good night, Aisha. If that's not your man, then why defend him? So, all of that to distract from what came out today or yesterday. And that is this right here. When a person tell you who they are the first time, believe them. That go for me. So when we split, because, I already done put up videos where he was calling me, I was calling him, and everything was cool. So instead of me going to revive his channel last time when he had like 2 people on there, I should have left it at that. Just let it go. So I get it. The people that's following him are just like him. And that's the crazy part. Because they want you to believe that they're something different, but they all in the same game. Where did I see that mentality at before? Don Russell. Birds of a feather flock together. So, let's break something down. The Honorable Ann M. Donnelly, United States District Judge, United States District Court, 225 Cadman Plaza, East Brooklyn, New York. United States versus Don Russell. Dear Judge Donnelly, the government respectfully submits this letter to notify the court regarding a potential conflict of interest involving attorney Michael Friedman, who represents the defendant Darnell Russell in the above captioned case. As set forth below, the potential conflict arises from Mr. Freeman's prior discussions with a prospective client who ultimately did not retain Mr. Freeman. Stop. If y'all remember Don Russell kept saying he got a lawyer from LA to come help Robert. And I came back and I rebutted, if you don't got a lawyer for yourself, how do you have a lawyer for Robert? So this is the lawyer that they wanted to come in and help Robert. This was the lawyer that they wanted to replace Greenberg with, which was Freeman. Robert ultimately said no. So I find it ironic that everybody, and I said this last week, that everybody was collecting money, right? But it never went to where they said it was supposed to go to. Daboski, I said I wasn't going to say his name. Oh, man, I got to put $5 in the pot. Okay. Dream Team, whoever holding the Dream Team pot, I got to put $5 in the pot. But the Bolingbrook guy, he said he collected thousands of dollars, but only $430 went to Greenberg. And then he told another lie and said, well, they the only people who donated to Robert. But Greenberg said that he wasn't collecting funds. He can't. You see the Dry Fox. That's the one that had the graveyard gray hairs on the coochie lips. But the Dry Fox, she collected all this money from people, and it never reached where it was supposed to go. So I find it funny that Don had a public defender all this time stalling until everybody could get their funds together. And see, and this is how they got y'all. They claim, oh, this is for Robert, this is for Robert, but it really was for Don. Now watch this. The PI go to see Robert on Monday or Tuesday, right? Thursday, Robert needs $3,100 immediately by Saturday to pay rent. The following week, Don Russell got a new lawyer.
What did you say, nigga?
I said, the following week, Don Russell got a new lawyer. So at the end of the day, let's go here. Where was the money really going to? Was it for Don or was it for Robert? And I put up a live almost a year ago. I said, who are you for, Don or Robert? Think about it. Anybody with disclaimer, even if it didn't go to the con, we know y'all some frauds no matter how you flip it. Facts. So let's go here. He had to retain Freeman. And he wasn't getting it no other kind of way. Every time he graced the platform, what did he talk about? The dollar for the king, and destroy the dollar for the king. Destroy the dollar for the king. Why was the dollar for the king, a.k.a. the R. Kelly Defense Fund, such a threat? Because it was overseen by the federal government. That's the only fund that was legitly put out there. That was legitly done the right way. Nobody else's fund was done the right way. Nobody. So, ask yourself this question. Why would you have to hire a lawyer from LA to come to New York? How much more money is that? And if you didn't have that fund, those funds from you scamming on Hangouts and getting cards and going in inboxes, how were you able to keep him? These are not my words. These are Don words. Oh, Killer Defense Fund. Oh, you see DanaJay go from doing it on his phone to a whole podcast. Well, everybody did it, including your boys. So make this make sense. But let's finish, because I want to read this. The government advises the court pursuant to its obligation under Second Circuit law, so the court may conduct the appropriate inquiry pursuant to United States versus Curcio, 680 F2D 881 888-90. CEG United States versus Stantini. Background. On or about October 8th, 2020, a grand jury in the Eastern District of New York issued an indictment charging the defendant with interstate stalking. Wow. It seemed like that whole crew have stalking charges in violation of 18 U.S.C. 2261 A2 and B, CECF number 11 indictment. Specifically, the indictment charges that the defendant, together with others, knowingly and intentionally used the mail, the internet, and other facilities of interstate commerce to engage in a course of conduct that attempted to cause, and would reasonably be expected to cause substantial emotional distress to Jane Doe and Jane Doe's mother, with the intent to harass and intimidate Jane Doe and her mother. ID details of the scheme are set forth in the complaint filed in this matter. Stop. They want to say $1 for the scheme, but what about the Don Russell scheme? With the S on it. Let's finish. As the court is aware, on the evening of April 12, 2022, attorney Michael Friedman filed a pro hac vice motion to appear as retained counsel for the defendant, which the court granted on April the 13th, 2022, based on information received from Mr. Friedman. The government understands that Mr. Friedman previously had discussions with Robert Sylvester Kelley about representing him in connection with other criminal proceedings, particularly another criminal matter in this district. See United States versus Robert Kelley, 19 CR 286 AMD Kelley. Mr. Friedman and Mr. Kelley entered into agreement in principle for Mr. Friedman to represent Mr. Kelley, which agreement was in place for a significant period of time. Ultimately, the agreement came to an end because Mr. Kelley did not transfer any funds to Mr. Friedman for the representation. Mr. Friedman did not enter a notice of appearance in Kelley. Stop. Here we go again. How you think Don is getting the money to pay for this lawyer? But then I'm going to break something else down at the end. Notably, during the trial in Kelley, over which this court presided, the government represented evidence relevant to the racketeering charge, in that case proving that Robert Kelley participated along with the defendant in the same interstate stalking scheme with which the defendant is charged in the instant case. 2. Applicable law. A. Overview. The Sixth Amendment affords a criminal defendant the right to effective assistance of counsel. See Wood versus Georgia. Case law. United States Perez case law. That right, however, is not absolute and does not guarantee the defendant counsel of his own choosing. See United States versus Jones. United States versus Lacasio. While there is a presumption in favor of the defendant's chosen counsel, which presumption will be overcome by a showing of an actual conflict or a potentially serious conflict, Jones 381 F3D at 119. To determine the defendant's counsel is burdened by a conflict of interest, a district court must investigate the facts and details of the attorney's interest to determine whether the attorney in fact suffers from an actual conflict, a potential conflict, or no genuine conflict at all. United States versus Levy. 25 F3D 146153. Second Circuit 1994. An actual conflict exists when the attorneys and the defendant's interests diverge with respect to a material, factual, or legal issue or to a course of action, or when the attorney's representation of the defendant is impaired by loyalty owed to a prior client. Jones 381 F3D at 119. Internal quotation marks and citations omitted. A potential conflict arises if the interest of the defendant could place the attorney under inconsistent duties in the future. ID, emphasis, and citations omitted. Mandatory disqualification. If an attorney suffers from an actual or potential conflict of such a serious nature that no rational defendant would knowingly and intelligently desire that attorney's representation, the court must disqualify that attorney. See United States versus Lucia, 71 F3D 456 case law. Such per se conflicts of interest are not only unwaivable, but are of such a serious nature that if allowed to persist through trial, the conviction on appeal, they result in automatic reversal without requiring a showing of prejudice. United States versus Williams, 372 F3D 96103. As described more fully below, the Second Circuit has recognized only two categories of conflicts that are unwaivable, where counsel is not admitted to the bar of any court and where counsel is implicated in the defendant's crimes. Discretionary disqualification. Regardless of the severity of the conflict or the defendant's willingness to waive the conflict, federal courts have an independent interest in ensuring that criminal trials are conducted within the ethical standards of the profession and that legal proceedings appear fair to all who observe them. Wheat 486 case law, U.S. at 160. The question of attorney disqualification, therefore, implicates not only the Sixth Amendment right of the accused, but also the interest of the courts in preserving the integrity of the process of the government's interest in ensuring a just verdict and a fair trial. Lacasio, 6F3D at 931. Accordingly, a district court should decline to permit a defendant to the representative counsel to the representative count by the counsel of his choice if that representation would undermine the integrity of the judicial process. United States versus DePietro, which is also a case law. Conflicts that may be waived. If a conflict is such that a rational defendant would knowingly and intelligently choose to continue to be represented by the conflicted attorney, the court must obtain directly from the defendant a valid waiver in accordance with the procedure set forth in United States versus Curcio case law. The rest of that is case law. In summarizing Curcio procedures, the Second Court has instructed the trial court to: 1. The Second Circuit has considered a number of different factors in determining whether a conflict can be waived, including, among other things, whether disqualifying the defendant's chosen counsel would create real prejudice to the defendant based on the length of the representation and or counsel's familiarity with the case. United States versus Cunningham, which is case law. 2. Whether there is a possibility that the attorney could be called as a witness at the defendant's trial or implicated in the defendant's alleged crimes. ID at 1075. 3. Whether the continued representation would conflict with the attorney's own personal financial or liberty interests as opposed to the interests of the current or former client. United States versus Jones, which is case law. United States versus Swartz, which is case law. United States versus Fulton, which is case law. Jesus. 4. Whether if the conflict concerns the interests of another client, the attorney's relationship with the other client is continuing or has been terminated. Swartz, case law. I. Advise the defendant of the dangers arising from the particular conflict, determined through questions that are likely to be answered in narrative form, whether the defendant understands those risks and freely chooses to run them. And 3, give the defendant time to digest and contemplate the risks after encouraging him or her to seek advice from independent counsel. And Lorizzo, case law. United States versus Jane, case law. And it says, by relying on waivers of potential conflict claims, courts are spared from having to wade into the intricacies of those claims. Finally, the need for a crucial hearing exists regardless of whether a case is disposed of by way of guilty plea or trial. A claim that counsel is conflicted is in essence a claim of ineffective assistance of counsel. Statney, case law. Likewise, effective assistance of counsel includes counsel's informed opinion as to what pleas should be entered. And that's Barrea versus King, case law. Therefore, it necessarily follows that a defendant has a right to conflict-free representation during the plea negotiation stage, CID. Prior to trial, an accused is entitled to rely upon his counsel to make an independent examination of the facts, circumstances, pleadings, and laws involved, and then to offer his informed opinion as to what plea should be entered. Quoting Von Moltke versus Gillies, case law. Emphasis added. Also, see also Statney, case law. Okay. Relevant conflict, which is B. An attorney's prior prospective representation of a co-conspirator presents an inherent conflict of interest. Although an attorney's duties to a prospective client are different than those to an actual former client, an attorney still genuinely must not subsequently use or disclose confidential information learned in the consultation with the prospective client. See restatement 3rd of the law governing lawyers. That's case law. Then it gives an example. Even when no client-lawyer relationship ensues, a lawyer who has learned information from a prospective client shall not use or reveal that information, except as Rule 1.9 will permit with respect to information of a former client. In addition, an attorney may not represent a client whose interests are materially. Then it's 96, then it's United States versus Perez, case law. Okay, that's case law. Adverse to those of a former prospective client in the same or a substantially related matter when the lawyer has received from the prospective client confidential information that could be significantly harmful to the prospective client in the matter, unless both the affected client and the prospective client give informed consent. See restatement 3rd of law. That's case law. Also see NYR proof. Conduct. Okay, that's case law. Jesus Christ. A lawyer shall not represent a client with interests materially adverse to those of a prospective client in the same or a substantially related matter if the lawyer received information from the prospective client that could be significantly harmful to that person in the matter, except as provided in paragraph D, i.e., if both the affected client and the prospective client have given informed consent confirmed in writing. ID Rule 118D and 1. Thus, Mr. Freeman may not use or disclose information provided by Kelly, even if that information would be beneficial to the defendant. In addition, depending on whether Mr. Freeman's agreement to represent Mr. Kelly created an attorney-client relationship, notwithstanding that the agreement papers to have ended because Mr. Kelly did not transfer any funds to retain Mr. Freeman. Stop. Oh, wait, hold on. Do y'all see the way the government is formatting this? The government is formatting this and to make it seem like even though Robert is locked up, he's still able to transfer money to different people, which we all know is not true. Which means they trying to say that Robert is running a legit enterprise when we all know he's not. Let's finish. It may nevertheless be a conflict of interest for Mr. Freeman to investigate leads, introduce evidence, and make arguments on behalf of the defendant, Donnell Russell, that might tend to incriminate or cast suspicion on Mr. Kelly. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all Don Russell has formulated this for the government, and he is purposely doing things to keep Robert locked up. So now, by him getting Mr. Freeman, now everything going to turn to Robert made them do it, and Freeman have all the juice to go and say, yeah, Robert Kelly made him do it all because Robert didn't hire Freeman to come represent him in court. I keep telling y'all, everything is in your face. Further, Mr. Freeman might not be able to provide independent advice concerning possible cooperation with the government to the extent such a decision could adversely affect Mr. Kelly. The government respectfully requests that the court inform the defendant of Mr. Freeman's potential conflict and conduct a crucial inquiry of the defendant to inquire whether he wishes to waive the conflict and, if so, to ensure that his waiver of the conflict is knowing and voluntarily. Proposed questions. In the event the court determines that the defendant can waive the potential conflict of interest discussed above, the government proposes that the court advise the defendant as follows. I am advised that your attorney, Michael Freeman, has previously had discussions with Robert Kelly about Mr. Freeman's representing Mr. Kelly, and that Mr. Kelly and Mr. Freeman reached an agreement in principle for Mr. Freeman to represent Mr. Kelly, which agreement was in effect for a significant period of time. What did I tell you? That's back when Trenton was saying, look, and we got Freeman and Cannick. I be damned. Ultimately, the agreement came to an end because Mr. Kelly did not transfer any funds to Mr. Freeman for the representation. Given these facts, Mr. Freeman therefore has certain ethical obligations to Mr. Kelly. For example, Mr. Freeman may have privileged information from Mr. Kelly that could assist in your defense, but that he could not disclose because of his ethical duties. It also is possible that another attorney could take a certain position with respect to your involvement or non-involvement in the crime charged against you or your relationship with your alleged co-conspirators, including Mr. Kelly, whereas Mr. Freeman may be ethically barred from pursuing such a defense strategy due to contrary information he may have obtained from Mr. Kelly. In addition, it may be a conflict of interest for Mr. Freeman to investigate leads, to introduce evidence, or to make arguments on your behalf that might tend to incriminate or cast suspicion on Mr. Kelly. It is also possible that any advice that Mr. Freeman gives you with respect to how to proceed in this case may be influenced by a continuing duty of loyalty to Mr. Kelly. For example, Mr. Freeman may not be able to provide you with a completely independent assessment of whether you should pursue cooperation with the government. Wait a minute. I thought he wasn't an informant. So why are they talking about pursuing cooperation with the government? Because he's working. Like I said, there may be other issues in addition to the ones that I've just described that can arise in which your attorney's ability to do certain things might be affected by the fact he consulted with Mr. Kelly in matters related to this case and entered into an agreement in principle to represent him. No one can foresee every possible conflict of interest. Do you have any questions about what I have just explained to you? Can you tell me in your words what you understand the potential conflicts of interest to be? You have the right to be represented by an attorney who does not have any possible conflicts of interest in representing you at all stages of this case, including any plea negotiations. If you proceed with your attorney, you will be giving up that right. Do you understand that? Have you discussed these issues with your attorney? You also have the right to consult with an independent attorney who can advise you about the possible conflicts of interest that might arise if you proceed with your attorney. Do you understand that? You are not under any pressure to make a decision about this right now. You are entitled, if you wish, to a reasonable period of time to think about these matters or to consult further with your lawyer or with another lawyer before you advise the court what you wish to do. Conclusion. As described above, the government respectfully requests that the court conduct an inquiry into the conflicts of interest present in this case. And if the court deems the conflict waivable, the government further requests a crucial hearing to determine whether the defendant is willing to give up his right to conflict-free representation. Breon Peace, United States Attorney. Once again, as I said before, DanaJay was right the whole time. And I know right when I go off, his little lap dog that be out in wherever she from, she gonna get on here with her bad breath and her rotten teeth, trying to say, oh, you know, the Don Russell, you know, Look, I'm not paying that thing no attention, not giving that thing no advice, not giving neither one of the lap dogs advice. But like I said, their whole job was to have Robert hemmed up in a court system, and that's what's going on. So with Mr. Freeman, with Mr. Freeman continuing, that gives Freeman and Don Russell all of the momentum to strap Robert down and go directly and attack Robert's character and say Robert made him do all of that. Like I said, if he said it on the internet, when there's no feds there, what you think he's going to say when the feds is right there with him? Last but not least, if you're on TikTok, and I'm taking a solo mission, report this page. I know people saying, why would you report this page? I want you to pay attention to some things. Everything that's on the internet of them mocking Robert and going at Robert and dogging Robert out comes from this page. I find it ironic that this page is supporting the Innocence Project. I find it ironic that there's a website, http://r-kelly.com. But we all know that Robert is not computer savvy. And we all know that Robert is locked up, so why would he have a website? I'm not trying to go this route, but I need Lisa and Cassandra to get in contact with me. I have some questions. This is my last time saying it. I have some questions. And if I gotta come this route again, it's gonna be brutal. Now, what made me mad was this right here. This is a complete mockery of Robert. And it clearly say R. Kelly eating prison food. Now watch this.
R. Kelly eating prison
Dear Heavenly
food.
Father, I thank you for this meal that I am about to receive, and I ask you to bless it in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
R. Kelly eating prison
Dear Heavenly
food.
Father, I thank you for this meal that I am about to receive, and I ask you to bless it in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Now, most people be like, it's nothing wrong with that. In prison, you can't wear a hoodie. In prison, and you don't have a hat. Especially when you haven't been sentenced. So that's an old video, right? Of when he was home. But why take it and flip it and make it out to be something funny when ain't nothing funny about this man being locked up for nothing? Like I said, every meme and short video comes from that page that they're using to destroy the credibility of Robert Sylvester Kelly. Second of all, why are you supporting the Innocence Project? A lot of red flags. You making a joke, but your page say you support the Innocence Project. So how can you support something serious with a joke? That's not serious. I'm just to the point now where enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And at the end of the day, when are you going to get tired of being sick and tired of these clowns trying to destroy every little bit of what Robert have left? But you run around saying, oh, I support Robert. But you running behind a person and one voice that say, one man ain't no enterprise. That turn around and say, where are the parents? Then turn around and say, waiting on a motherfucking lifetime check. Then turn around and say, R. Kelly ain't worth defending. His family come before R. Kelly family. R. Kelly deserved to be thrown under a bus. Ain't no honor in defending a pedophile. The Bible talks about double-minded people. A double-minded man or tongue cannot be trusted because he's unstable in all his ways. I ain't come to make you shout today. I just came to make you think. Don't think like me. Just think. Didn't Robert tell you that? I don't know what else to say, man. But I'll tell y'all one thing. DanaJay and the Dream Team, this how we going out. So if you're looking for a social platform that's made by us, designed by us, created by us, come on over to WeGotUps.com. www.WeGotUps.com. Tell them, Cube.
Yeah, what's up? This your homeboy Ice Cube. You know what it is, the West Coast Warlord, the Grand Wizard. Don Mega is in the house. Now check this out. I'm inviting you to join the official Black People Social Network. WeGotUps.com. That's WeGotUps.com. 100% black on, man. I see you, Hill Boys. I see you. You out there doing it, man. And as we say in the Big 3 League, we got ups, baby. So WeGotUps.com. Check it out, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, black people, we definitely need to socialize, get together, figure out this system we all going through. So, you know, WeGotUps.com promises to be that place. Like I said, black owned. Gotta love it. And, you know, willing to make sure that you guys make a social connection. So WeGotUps.com, you know, from your homeboy Ice Cube. Got to throw up the dub, you know, for that. You know what I'm saying? And hey man, official Black People Social Network. You know, I get it right. Don't worry about nothing. Just join, man. Join the official Black People Social Network. WeGotUps.com. WeGotUps.com, man. That's easy, man. We got ups, baby. We got ups. Your homeboy Ice Cube, and I'm out. Throwing up the dub for We Got Ups, man. Check it out.
And when you come over, turn that blue-gray when you look up official DanaJay. And remember, I love everybody. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me. Good night, everybody.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take her. Dipping your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Wow.